Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your bonus general tarot reading for May 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely, beautiful Leos in May 2025. Let's see what bonus messages we could pull here for you, my friends. God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What other messages or archetypes do we need to see for Leo? Any messages, insights? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, we're not doing a shadow card because it's a bonus reading. So we're just getting an oracle and a quick spread. So let's see what we have. Let's rock and see what we got for the lovely Leos. What bonus messages or energies we might want to take a look at here for May 2025. We're getting very close to June. But that doesn't mean there still can't be some messages here for you, my friends. Okay, a moment's regret. Interesting. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be you. And I always say with these oracle cards, I don't always take them exactly at face value. And yeah, we're still using the Alice in Wonderland creepy deck, which is fun for me. But yeah, when I see this card, of course, we could take it as somebody that's doing a lot of reflection. Did I do the right thing? Did I do the wrong thing? Could I have done this a little bit differently? And again, it could be somebody else, but don't be surprised in the short term if energies like that do start popping up, where it's like, all right, I'm reanalyzing things and seeing if maybe there was something else I could have done differently. That could be it. Now, regret is something that could be difficult to deal with, whether it's you feeling it or somebody else. But the main big archetype I'm seeing when this card pops out is just a lot of thought, a lot of things on the mind. So for the Leo collective in this time, it could be various situations. It doesn't just have to be one. You might have like an extra active mindset when this card is here. Now, a lot of people say, especially in the spiritual realm and when you're trying to think positively, live life with no regrets, that's easier said than done, right? I think all of us, if we had a time machine, wish we could go back and do things a little bit differently. So I would say just watch out for energies like that in this time. Either that or it might be someone you're connected to that's regretting what they did. So we're just going to leave it at that. Just watch for the overthinking. And yeah, let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say that first card there doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here for the lovely Leos. What bonus messages, bonus insights can we take a look at? And while we get this shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about your most recent reading. It was titled A Serious Situation. I saw 9 of Wands. I was seeing a tower in there. So again, whether it's a situation that Spirit wants you to take it seriously, maybe some of you have a serious thing that's on your plate right now. We're going to see what shows up here. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's. We could be seeing a continuation of the last reading or something totally different, especially since it's a bonus. But let's get it going here. 3 cards using the Tarot in Wonderland. We got our nice little theme going for the bonuses. Let's get it going here. Okay, Empress, nice. So that's a different type of energy. Big mother figure vibes for one reason or another. I do like the Empress normally. She's a very good vibe, but she's also like a sturdy type of energy. Let's get a couple more here before we start piecing it together. I mean, she's a great card of blessings and abundance to the world, so chapters closing potentially when this card is in the mix. That's okay. I mean, that's metamorphosis, right? That's what this isn't like the Ten of Swords to me. It's like next chapter type of vibes. Let's get one more here for you. And we'll start piecing it together. Okay, 6 of Cups. All right, yeah, this ties in almost directly with what we were seeing with that very first oracle card, because we have a card of reminiscing, a card of history, taking a lot of trips down memory lane with this. So we have a very intriguing mixture of vibes here in your bonus reading. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy, intuitive stuff. But at first glance, you know I always look at the elements first. I mean, we have Venus energy here with the Empress. We have the world. I mean, these are just very powerful major arcana, so these could be powerful threads that are moving through your life. But we do have water here on the back end with the 6 of Cups. Water is the realm of emotion. Now, listen, I know Leo is a fixed fire sign. It's a beautiful type of energy. But speaking as a fire sign myself, sometimes I know when it comes to a lot of water energy, we could react in interesting ways to it. Sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes it flows. And when I see this, just watch out for feeling overly emotional when this energy shows up. But I'd say overall, we could pull something really nice from this. I don't feel like this is as rough as your most recent reading, but let's go through this piece by piece and really start to build it out. I really think it's about your perspective on what you're going through right now. That's really going to be the key. Now, position number one, we're starting off with the beautiful Empress. Love her. So big Libra energy, Taurus energy. She links all that Venus. So when I see her, first and foremost, I think of mother figures, I think of motherhood, I think of blessings, I think of abundance. Normally she's depicted, she has a pregnant belly, she has pomegranates. So this is a huge card of blessings. So whether it's like blessings, wins, victories that are to come, that's a really great thing. She could speak about having connection with nature or needing some of that. So for some of you, if you have been going through a bit of a tense time, maybe you need a little bit of nature to clear your head. But I just love the Empress mostly. To me, she's just like 2 thumbs up energetically. Now, every single card, regardless of how good, it could have some downsides, and she is no different. The Empress could sometimes be an energy that feels a little stuck, right? So if we're not talking about blessings, abundance, mother figures, all that stuff, the Empress is an energy that's like pretty set in stone. Sometimes it could be a smothered type of energy. So make sure you're not feeling like backed into a corner or like, oh, there's nothing I could really do about it. Because sometimes the Empress energy can make you feel like you're, I don't want to say like a wet blanket. I don't want to downplay the energy, because normally it's really great. But we'll visit that. We'll see what the clarifier has to tell us, because I feel like it could be good for a lot of you. Now, moving to the center, we have the World. This card is very, very in-depth. It's misunderstood sometimes, I personally believe. Now, since it is the last of the major arcana, it can represent conclusions, endings, the end of a story. But I always say it's not like the Ten of Swords. It's not supposed to be rough and tough. To me, it's like, all right, we're closing one chapter and opening a new one. So that could be the space in between. So for a lot of Leos, you might just be in a place right now where it's like, you're kind of stuck in the middle between this chapter and that. There could be a lot of change. There could be a lot of metamorphosis whenever the World is here. So it's going to be important for us to look at. Now, if we look at it big picture, this could be a very karmic energy. So whether we're talking about change, whether we're talking about cycles and situations that are tied into your karmic destiny, that could be it. It could represent the world today. So for some of you, if you're like focused on world events and stuff that's happening around you, the world could be part of that as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of ways that this card could go. Okay, so whether it is karmic, whether it is that space between, whether it is some sort of ending. When I pair the Empress with the World, it's like, all right, well, I'm trying to be optimistic here. I'm trying to look on the bright side, silver lining. Now, moving to the very back end, we got the Six of Cups, and this is just like an extra piece of spice into the energetic mix. I connect this to soul ties and soul connections, people that were meant to be in your life for a reason, whether that is to teach you a lesson, to guide you. I think of history when I see this card. So whether it's someone that we've known for a very long time, whether it is taking trips down memory lane, this card has a very strong connection to the past. So in this time, just like we saw with the regret card, there could be certain things you're looking back on, reconsidering. This could be someone you're connected to that's in this energy as well. The good thing about this, it represents a very important person. The rough thing about it, I mean, I wouldn't say energy popping back up is a bad thing, but sometimes when I see this Six of Cups, especially next to a cyclical card like the World, it could represent revisiting things. It could represent things returning or popping back up. So there could be certain things that either you need to revisit or you will be, or something's going to be revisiting you. That could be the case. But if you're looking at all this energy through a positive lens, this could be really great. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Leo. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for you, my friends. What do we got for the lovely Leos, please? God. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on the Empress. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, let's get this Empress going. Why is she here for bonus? Withdrawing. for some reason. Interesting. So we have the Hermit in the upright. Watch out for like disconnection. So this is very peculiar to me, because when I see the Hermit, it's like I'm pulling my energy back. So for some of you, you might, oh, this is very, very specific. I kind of feel like I'm doing a personal reading. You know how sometimes when we're in connections with people, they get to see all sides of us? When I see the Empress with the Hermit, it's like, all right, no one can see this side of me now. Some of you might be retreating and pulling back. It's a very private type of energy. Maybe there is someone else where you feel like, the energy's a little changed. I'm not seeing the softer side here. This energy does feel like it's, I don't want to say calcifying, but it's like, they're not going to see the softer side of this. So again, whether it's something where you're just trying to stand firm, be strong. I know Leo is a very strong sign. When I see the Empress and the Hermit, it's like, I'm pulling that energy back, I'm pulling that care back. So there could be something in this time where it's like, all right, I'm just going to try to put it out of my mind, or I'm not going to invest too much in it mentally or emotionally. This could be somebody else as well. Yeah, when I see the Hermit with the Empress, there's good energy here, but it's being hidden. That's the vibe I'm picking up here. It's like, this is something good, or this was something good, but now it's hidden for whatever reason. That's so peculiar how this energy is showing up. So only take it if it hits, of course. I know that was like hyper specific. For some of you, you might just be in hermit mode yourself and you might be happy, right? Like that could be a very simple message, right? Empress, Hermit, it's like, yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's like very private. Let's go in on the world. We'll see what's up, because now we'll get into the cyclical type of energy. But yeah, that was different. That's for sure. Usually Leo energy is not shy at all, right? Like you're not afraid to be seen. Out of anyone in the zodiac, this energy is like, well, maybe I won't show that side. So let's see what's up with the world. So why is the world here for my friends? Okay. Heavy karmic energy now. Heavy karmic energy. Now, I'm not sure if I've been seeing this for you in recent weeks. It's very possible. But the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reaping what you sow. I mean, it is a card of patience. So for some Leos, the message could be simple. Maybe you're just going through some sort of process, right? Where it's like, I just got to get through it. And it's nothing I can really do. It's like, I'm in it, so I got to be in it. It's like giving me that kind of vibe where it's like the energy just has to work its way through. So which could sometimes be good. It could sometimes be frustrating. But both of these are two of the strongest karmic cards. So again, either this is a very powerful period of karmic change. We still have to see with the Six of Cups, because with all this karmic energy and that, most of your bonus spread is showing me this universal energy for whatever reason. So again, whether you're in a time of flux, in a time of change, maybe certain karmic cycles are closing off too. That could very much be the case. Either way, this karmic situation could be coming to a head. So it could be a karmic ending. Again, even though it doesn't feel like it's the easiest energy, it doesn't feel like it's the worst. Big picture. So that might not be consoling to you in this time. We'll just have to see, but it does just feel like a process where it's like, I just got to do it. Just got to go through the process, even if I'm not a big fan of it. It is what it is. But let's see what's up with the Six of Cups. Then we'll do a quick little recap before we shut it down, my friends. So yeah, different energy showing up for your bonus for sure. So let's see what's happening with that Six of Cups. What is this link to the past that we're starting to see? So please, what do we got? What is that Six of Cups here? Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right, so to me, this represents someone that's been through some really, really difficult things. When I see the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords, I still get this little subtle energy, this subtle feeling where it's like, oh, I wonder if this is going to come back. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm not sure if I wanted to, or I'm not sure. It's very unsure. That's what I'm saying here. So when I see the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords in reverse, yeah, there's a little bit of stress involved. It's like, will it or won't it? Will this pop back up or will it not? So there is this energy of certain things that could flare up, and that could have you on edge in this time. That's very possible. But yeah, when I see the Eight of Swords in reverse underneath the Six of Cups, to me, it just represents someone that's been through quite a few things, and that makes sense with what I saw last week with the Nine of Wands and the Tower in reverse. It's like, oh no, not again, not again. So with this karmic energy, this cyclical energy, if certain things you're living through now are similar to things you've experienced in the past, trust your gut and trust your instinct. That's just like the big vibe I'm picking up here. But yeah, there could be various things that are trying to resurface or return in this time, especially with all the karmic energy. And there is this little tension involved with it, like, will it, won't it? Will it, won't it? Do I want it to? Do I not? So there's like this second guessing kind of happening here, which again, I don't think is a bad thing. With all this fluctuating energy, it makes sense. But let's go through and do a quick recap, then we'll shut it down, my beautiful friends. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the beautiful Empress and the Hermit. So I did say for some of you, maybe you're just in Hermit mode, and maybe you're totally cool with it, where it's like, yeah, no, I'm just minding my own business, doing my own thing. I'm happy as can be. For another portion of you, there could be a part of you that like you're not showing other people purposely, where it's like, you don't get to see this side of me, or I'm not going to allow these people to see this side of me. I don't know why that's showing up. It's very specific, but it is here. It's just peculiar because the energy is so good, but why is it hidden? That's the big key factor. Now, moving to the center, we have the world, which could represent cycles closing, karmic energy, all that stuff we spoke about in depth, with the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. So for a portion of you, might just be going through a process, whether it is this karmic change or shift, or even with things potentially popping back up, it's like, all right, well, it is what it is. I kind of got to go through it. I'm in it now. It's like giving me that big vibe here. Moving to the back end, we have the 6 of Cups with the 8 of Swords. So there is some sort of tension about something returning or something flaring back up. So whether it's like wanting it or not wanting it, there's like this little unsure energy connected to it as well. And I'm also seeing somebody that's been through some things, some pretty heavy things that may still need to be processed, and that's okay. There's no timetable on it, my friends. So yeah, Leo, that's what I have for your bonus reading, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you again soon.